Everybody, Michael here from getfitover40.com, and we are out today. This is a update 4 months post-operation, and gonna just talk a little bit about what's going on. Before I do that though, I just want to mention what's going on here with this setup. So I'm using a S22 Ultra camera with the director's mode, so it records front and back video that I can separate and then edit and post, which is what I'm doing right now. What you'll be seeing. And then there's also a gimbal that's by Insta360. It's called the Flow, and that bad boy basically sorts this out, makes everything nice and smooth. Oh, we got gotta adjust that. And yeah, and then I'm using my Comica Vimo C audio. It's a wireless microphone setup, so hopefully everything's working in unison and we can get this for you guys. So what's going on with the health, and why am I even doing this weird video where I'm skateboarding or actually using my one wheel? Can't really show you right now, but I'm on a one wheel, not a skateboard, and not the UC, it's the one wheel, like a skateboard with one wheel. Very cool device. Anyways, why am I doing that? Well, I just thought it was more interesting than being in my office. Very static, right? This is kind of more fun, and you can kind of see where I'm, like some beautiful British Columbia here. And so we're doing it this way. Let me know if you like this format, because it does take a little bit more work, obviously, to do it like this. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing this. I'm out for a nice ride. The weather's beautiful here in May, mid-May. Kind of unusual to be this warm, but I'll take it. Oh, chop my head off there. So yeah, let's talk about what's going on in terms of how I'm at 4 months out. Everything's going great. Feel fantastic. I've been working out. I've been weight training. I've been going for tons of walks. I feel good. My heart feels good. I'm hoping that, you know, basically in about a month, I will be going to see the doctor, and we're going to be doing some tests to find out exactly what's going on with my heart. And so that's going to happen. And then I'm going to be talking to the doctor and seeing what's going on. So that's happening in about a month. So I'll have more information about 5 months out. And but right now I feel good. I'm not trying to overdo things, but I can pretty much do anything I want. I feel like I can. You know, I'm doing, again, lots of walks, weight training, and I'm lifting as much as I can at this point. There was a point where I did have to limit myself just due to my sternum, you know, being recently cut in half, right, 4 months ago. And we're going to actually be passing somebody, so let's just pass them here. Here we go. No worries. They have a nice doggo. Maybe you can see them. Yeah, so that happened, and when the sternum's cut like that, it's basically you really can't put too much load on your chest at all for many months. Very limited load on the chest. So I had to do that for a while, but now it's healed up. It's basically just me trying to get my chest back to strength, because it's definitely not feeling as good as it once did. But yeah, we're there, we're there. And now I'm just basically lifting as much weight as I can. And so we're there. You know, I'm not overdoing it in terms of cardio. I'm not doing high level cardio just because I'd like to get my results back, see where I'm really at. You know, I would say when I'm on my EUC doing some off-roading, that's about as much cardio as I get. Working out, getting a good workout in the bush, trying to control that big wheel takes a little bit of like core and legs and a lot of that activation. So I do get my heart rate up when I do that, but it is for short periods of time, take little breaks. Other than that, the only problems I'm having at this point, is I would say it's my blood pressure and it's my heart rate. They're so low right now from the medications, both of them, that I do get not shortness of breath, but I do get like dizziness. When I get up a little too quick, I'll get a little bit dizzy and really feel it, and I'll have to sit down or fall down essentially at that point. So it's kind of something I have to measure as I get up. I'm used to it happening like every time. It's just a matter of how hard it hits me. If it hits me hard, I got to sit down pretty quick or I'm falling down. But that's the only thing. It takes a little bit to get my heart rate up and my blood pressure up, which I can do in a workout. I can get it up a little bit. It's starting to get a little higher. Like I'm getting my heart rate up a little higher in my workouts due to the fact that I'm lifting heavier weights now. So that's helping. One thing that sucks as well is the libido, because of the low testosterone, because I'm not on any TRT at all. And I'm really basically just barely in the normal ranges, just like a tick above it. So my testosterone's pretty low from what I'm used to, and it's killing my libido for sure. So that's not good. And I actually am going to be making a video about just that, like what happens when someone's libido in a relationship ain't so good, whereas the other one's is good, right? That's a bad combination. And I've been at both ends of the spectrum now. I've been at the one end where the wife's wasn't so good and mine was good, and then now mine's not so good and hers is just fine. So how do you deal with that as a couple, as a married couple, as whatever, just a couple in general? How do you deal with that? So I'm going to talk about that probably next week. So I feel I'm kind of a specialist in the field now that I've been on both ends of the spectrum, and I definitely understand how both sides feel. All right, so that's kind of going to wrap this up for the 4 month out. I'm going to just get up to this road here, stop, rest against the fence here, and finish this up. But yeah, that's that'll be a wrap. So hopefully you enjoyed this format, and hopefully I'll be doing more like this. If you do like it, let me know if you like this format, or maybe it's too distracting. I don't know. Let me know. Talk to you later.